Greetings, everyone, and welcome to the 2023 Volunteer Awards. It's my great pleasure to present these awards today, and let's show all our appreciation to the dedicated volunteers for their hard work. We're actually entering our 61st year of volunteering for the BTC, and we want to thank everyone who's made contributions to our mission over that time, and that includes past volunteers and present volunteers, and it's all of us together and all of your great work that's allowing us all to enjoy the Bruce Trail Conservancy lands and the Bruce Trail itself. So thank you so much. I get to start off with the Years of Volunteering Awards, and this recognizes those who have been in volunteer roles for the Bruce Trail Conservancy itself. So that could be the office, promoting events, committees, or just the board. So here we go. And the first award recipient for 10 years of volunteering is Kathy Green. Kathy, congratulations. It's a great pleasure to present this award to you. I can see it was done by your club president, Al Dundas, at a previous event. And Kathy's a dedicated hike leader. She works at the BTC office. She helps out at so many events, and she's just a great human being. So congratulations, Kathy Green. The next winner is Jill Smith Brody, another longtime volunteer, 10 years of volunteering at the Bruce Trail. Jill received her award from club president Joan Nuffield. And Jill, it's great to recognize you. Thanks for all you do. Jill's been a trail captain, a land steward. She's been active on the board, and we're just so grateful for her many, many contributions. Congratulations, Jill. Emma Rosal, congratulations to you, 10 years of volunteering. Emma has been one of our most enthusiastic and gracious ambassadors for the Bruce Trail, and she's held in high regard by the hiking community. So congratulations on 10 years of volunteering, Emma. Congratulations. Next up, we have Ann Armstrong, who again received her award from Al Dundas, the president of the Iroquois Club. And Ann's been a longtime volunteer, 10 years of volunteering with the BTC. She's done so much to help our mission. I've known Ann for a long time. And Ann, thanks for all you do. Congratulations on behalf of the membership. Next up, we've got Doug O'Neill. Doug received his award from club president Al Dundas. Doug's been a dedicated volunteer. He's been helping out at BTC events, and we're so grateful for everything you've done. Thank you, and congratulations, Doug. And then next up is Bruce Mannion, 10 years of volunteering, and Bruce has been helping out at so many events over the years. He's been a hike leader. He's been a membership ambassador. He does so much to help advance our mission. And I'll say that when I was a hike leader, or learning how to be a hike leader, Bruce was one of my mentors. So congratulations, Bruce, on 10 years of volunteering with the BTC. And now I have the great pleasure of introducing the Ross McLean Volunteer of the Year Award. And Ross was a volunteer who passed away that really galvanized and worked hard to bring volunteers together. And so a few years ago, we named the Volunteer of the Year Award in his honor. And so this year, I'm very pleased to present Ken Lade. Ken, congratulations on achieving this honor. It's really, really great. As a longtime member of the club, Ken's done so much. He's been a trail director, a trail captain. He's been on the TD&M working groups in Iroquois. He's done so much for our mission. So Ken, thanks for all you do. Recently, Ken was involved in helping us build boot brush stations at a Baffin event, and we're so grateful for his expertise, his time, and his dedication. So congratulations, Ken, on your prestigious award. The next award is called the Susan Oleskovich Award. And to be honest, this award's usually handed out by Dave Moole, our trail director. But in this case, the award is actually being presented to Dave. So congratulations, Dave. I had the pleasure of presenting Dave this award at Bruce Trail Day just a few weeks ago. And this is a special honor for Dave because Dave was great friends with and knew Susan very well. So this is the Outstanding Trail Award, and Dave, thank you for everything that you do to help shape the trail, to help make it a great experience for everyone, and for really helping to dedicating your life towards all of the work of the BTC. So with that, I'm pleased actually to turn the rest of the awards over to Dave. So Dave, over to you.
Good morning, everyone. I'm pleased to be here to showcase the great work that our clubs have been doing in the past year in the area of trail development and trail improvement. For our trail awards this year, our judging committee consisted of Peter Leaney, one of our longtime trail auditors, Rosemary Mitter, a past trail director of the Toronto Club and currently their land stewardship director, and myself. Now, I need to make a special comment about the judging for the Tom East Award. One of the submissions for Tom East was from the Caledon Hills Club. And the projects that were included in that submission were ones that I personally was very much involved with. And therefore, for judging of the Tom East Award, I have recused myself. I did not take part in the actual judging or the voting for who would be the winners. So the decisions on this one were made just by Peter and by Rosemary. So for the Tom East Award, we had submissions from 7 clubs spanning the length of the trail all the way from Niagara up to Sydenham. The first one we're going to look at, starting from the south and working our way north, is the Niagara submission, the Margaret Reed Side Trail. This is at Cave Springs Conservation Area. This side trail is 360 meters long. It ascends the escarpment using a historic cart track. It displays some very nice escarpment features. And one of the important things for our hikers is that it provides a new access point to the main trail from a new parking area at the Cave Springs Conservation Area. So here's the beginning of the trail near the parking lot. As you can see, it's well marked, well blazed. Here's some of the really nice escarpment features that can be seen along the way up. And the slide on the right, the photo shows the junction of the side trail with the main trail at the top of the escarpment. Our next entry was from the Iroquois Club. They carried out a reroute of the main trail near Tiffany Falls. Now, this was prompted by a request from the city of Hamilton, who were making improvements to Wilson Street. And Wilson Street had 2 crossings of our trail on it, one for the main trail and one for the Tiffany Hall side trail. So the city of Hamilton wanted to reduce that to a single crossing. And so working together with the city and the Conservation Authority, and by obtaining an additional handshake agreement from a private landowner, we were the club was able to do that. So one new crossing replaced 2 former crossings, and it also explores some nice territory. The photo on the left shows a historic stone fireplace and chimney just near the beginning of the trail. The photo on the right shows a rock that has fallen fairly recently from the escarpment above and lodged in between 2 trees, maybe 5 meters away from the trail. So it's just a reminder that things are always potentially happening along the escarpment, and you can never be sure what's going to happen. A view along the new trail, well blazed, good signage. And there's our 2 judges, Rosemary and Peter, following along on a nicely blazed section of the trail. Iroquois had a second side trail in their package, the Scenic Woods Side Trail, which is 610 meters in length and provides additional access to the main trail to the Iroquois Conservation Area. Unfortunately, I didn't get any photos of this one, but rest assured, it was well built and very well marked, as is always done in the Iroquois section. Our next entry came from the Caledon Hills Club, and it was a package entry consisting of 2 projects. The first one is in the vicinity of the village of Mono Mills. Our main trail previously followed a route along the north shoulder of Highway 9, a very unpleasant, noisy, and potentially dangerous route to walk on. So the club developed a new route, a little bit longer, about 700 meters long, through the adjacent Humber River Valley. And here's a couple of photos of that. You can see it's also very well blazed, and the treadway is well constructed. The second entry, or the second part of the entry from Caledon Hills, is located on the new BTC property, Whitetail Refuge, which is near the village of Mono Center. So this is a property that's in excess of 100 acres and enabled the club to develop considerable amount of new main trail and 2 new side trails. So the main trail, all on optimum route, 2.9 kilometers. The Springwater Side Trail, 320 meters. The new Whitetail Refuge Side Trail, 1.2 kilometers. And overall, 1.5 kilometers of main trail were removed from the road. Here's a few photos from there. The one on the left is the beginning of the Springwater Side Trail, starting in an area of open meadows, and it makes its way partway up the escarpment to a place where a spring of water comes straight out of the side of the escarpment. It's really quite lovely there. And the photo on the right is the trail coming down the escarpment through an area of mixed forest. A couple more views of the trail within this property. And one of the 2 ponds that are on the property, and both the main trail and the Springwater Side Trail go past this pond. Dufferin Highland had an entry this year on Honeywood Ridge. Now this one was an exercise in securing trail, most of which already existed, but it also includes some new pieces of trail. So the club has been working over a number of years to secure trail where we previously had handshake agreements, and also to improve the route of the trail. So this places main trail entirely on secured land now, eliminates about 0.5 kilometer of trail on the Prince of Wales Road, shortens the main trail by about 1 kilometer, and also, quite importantly, separates hikers from cattle who are grazed in the fields in this area. In order to do that, an awful lot of new fencing was constructed, some of it paid for by one of the landowners that sold property to the BTC. He's also put in a lot of gates, and the Dufferin Highlands Club put in, I believe it's 6, but it might be more, stiles going over the various sections of fencing so that the cattle can be accommodated and can be moved from one field to another safely and without intermingling with the hikers. One of the things that you get on this reroute is some tremendous views towards the east. You're at the top of a very high ridge, and the views off to the distance are really quite spectacular. Okay, now moving up to Blue Mountains. On the newly acquired Fern Crevice property near Osler Bluff, the Blue Mountains Club developed a new trail of about 1.2 kilometers in length. This is main trail on optimum route. It was secured by the BTC in the past year. It shows off some great escarpment features and replaces 1.2 kilometers of trail that were on a gravel access road and a mud hole of a road allowance. So here's the beginning of it with good signage, including trail change notice and very clear turn blaze. This is a trail that has some challenging sections on it for the hiker. And you can see Rosemary in this photo trying to negotiate her way from the top of that sliding, sloping rock to the bottom of it. And then that's quickly followed by a trail passing through the gap between these 2 rock outcroppings. Another reroute as part of the Blue Mountains package at the Balsam Wetlands property This one, quite large in scope, 5.3 kilometers of new main trail, mostly on secured BT land, but not entirely. This was a sort of an incremental improvement. If you recall from last year, the Blue Mountains Club did a significant reroute in this same area, which took the trail off concession 10 and moved it onto property that was owned by a ski resort and a golf course. And so the trail was there under handshake agreements, but the trail also had to be closed in the winter so that it wouldn't conflict with the cross-country skiing. With the acquisition of the new Balsam Wetlands property, the club was able to move the trail once again a little bit further to the west and to the south and take an additional 750 meters of trail off the road. The club also worked hard to separate hikers from cross-country skiers on this one. And a couple of photos. The southern portion of it goes along the edge of a cultivated field. So a fair amount of grass mowing involved in maintaining that section. But once you get through the area of cross-country ski trails, then there's very nice ascent up the escarpment, and you see some escarpment features as shown in the photo on the right here. Our next entry came from Beaver Valley. The BTC acquired the Lower Valley Road Nature Reserve a couple of years ago, but the club did not initially move Main Trail onto it because there were a few problems involved with that. One of them was some potential conflicts with a maple syrup operation, and the other was that there were a number of wet areas that would require boardwalks to take our trail across. So in the past year, the club has now remedied those situations. We've got 700 meters of new main trail on BTC land. 480 meters of former main trail was converted to side trail. There's also a new lookout connected by a short side trail, and 240 meters of trail has been removed from Lower Valley Road. And the club has managed to largely separate the trail from the maple syrup operation. Here are some of the boardwalks that were required to take the trail over wet areas. More boardwalk on the left, and on the right, the new lookout point, which is a lovely spot with views over the lower portion of the Beaver Valley. Moving next to Sydenham, a new side trail called the Cottonwood Side Trail. This is a standalone side trail. It's not directly connected to our main trail. It's located on provincial parkland on a lower terrace of the escarpment and has views to the east. It has a variety of landscapes, conifers, hardwoods, and meadows. It's well marked and well maintained. So here we see the entrance to it and some of the trail through mixed forest and some of the sort of recovering meadows on the left. And here we see our Judge Peter Leaney standing in front of a gigantic cottonwood tree. This is one of the largest trees of any species you're likely to see anywhere in Ontario. Sydenham had a second entry in their package at the Lindenwood Pond property up near Lindenwood. The main trail reroute onto high ground above the pond. The main trail previously went below the pond and had a couple of difficult wet areas that had to be crossed. It also has the Gap side trail of 1.1 kilometers and the Lindenwood Pond side trail of about 600 meters. So all this is on the newly secured BTC land. And one of the nice things about it is that it creates a loop hike opportunity and has some additional parking at the end of the Gap side trail. So a couple of photos from there. And some of the wildlife that we encountered while we were walking the main trail in that area. Okay, so a summary. We had lots of really great projects this year from 7 different clubs. A lot of new trail was moved onto the optimum route. There were some great new side trails added. It was a difficult choice, but the winner is Caledon Hills. And here we see the Tom East Award being given to Sandy Green, their president, on behalf of the Caledon Hills Club. Now, moving to the Philip and Jean Gosling Award. For this, we had 3 submissions this year, one from Iroquois, one from Beaver Valley, and one from Peninsula. And these were all really, really good submissions. So we're going to start at the south end and work our way up. The Iroquois Club built a significant new boardwalk on the River and Ruins side trail. And this boardwalk was beautifully built, really strong, 4 feet wide, and it goes on and on and on. A second portion of the Iroquois submission was the replacement of the Spring Creek Bridge, which is in the Dundas Valley Conservation Area, not too far from Governor's Road. This was a bridge that had to be closed because it was in such poor condition and has been replaced by a really nice bridge and also with an approach of some boardwalk. You can see the side view of it here. Now moving up to Beaver Valley, the Hogs Falls Trail Improvement Project. This was a big project, a multi-year project that was worked on by the club with many partners in the area, in Grey County, provincial government partners, federal government partners, people in the tourism industry. It included 3 brand new bridges all over the Boyne River, also many meters of new boardwalk on connecting trails in the vicinity, special signage to help visitors find their way, additional trail lengths to create convenient loops for visitors, and it did remove the main trail from road. So here's some of the bridges. Now, as I show these slides, you might say, oh, that's the same bridge again. But no, the 3 bridges that were built all look very similar. They're not identical. They vary a little bit in length. But there were 3 bridges, all similar in design and of the similar magnitude here. And in the floodplain area close to the road, quite a bit of boardwalk as well. So you can see these are really impressive bridges. Now I'm going to move to the Peninsula Club. Between Rush Cove and Barrow Bay, the Peninsula Club did what they've become expert at. They built a spectacular staircase. This was an area that had previously been side trail. It was the Barrow Bay side trail. But with the construction of last year's Barrow Bay staircase, this became main trail, and it was an extremely difficult ascent or descent. So the club decided they had to make that more convenient and safer, and built another spectacular staircase. In this case, they had to bring in the lumber, which was a substantial amount, by water across Barrow Bay on a barge. They had to land it on the shore and then carry all the lumber a significant distance from the shore up to the base of the escarpment, and built this staircase, which was beautifully engineered, bolted into the escarpment rock in several places. The workmanship was really nice. However, the magnitude of the Beaver Valley Club overcame the Peninsula entry, a difficult choice, but the Gosling Award goes to Beaver Valley. And here we see the award being presented to their trail director, Bob Hann, with some of the many people who were on their team present for the award presentation. So congratulations to Beaver Valley for the Gosling Award, and congratulations to Caledon Hills for the Tom East Award. And that wraps it up for me.
Okay, welcome back, everybody. Now I have the great pleasure of introducing the Club Volunteer Awards, and this recognizes outstanding volunteers at different club events. So these folks were presented with their awards at different club events, and I'm going to just read them through now and recognize them now so that we can all applaud and be grateful. In the Niagara Club, we're going to go south to north. The Lifetime Achievement Volunteer Award went to Margaret Northfield. Congratulations. The Volunteer of the Year Award went to Clary Kalkman. Congratulations, Clary. And the Unsung Hero Award went to Lauren Doig. So congratulations, Lauren. Moving up the trail to Iroquois, the Volunteer of the Year Award went to Christine Hanley. Congratulations, Christine. You've done so much for the hiking program, and we're so grateful. The Trail Maintenance Award went to Renee LaBelle. So congratulations, Renee. That's a great honor. The Hiking Award went to Joe Borge. So congratulations, Joe. That's a great honor. And then the Friends of the Trail Award went to Dr. Stuart Connolly and Chris Jansen. So congratulations to you both. Still in Iroquois, we're honoring the Publicity and Public Education Award to Trish Murphy. So Trish, thanks for helping to spread the news around our mission. The Conservation Award went to Martin McSweeney and the Buckthorn Busters. I think it's a great name for a band, but congratulations to Martin and for all of you that are out there helping to work against invasive species. And then the IBDC gave commendation awards to two individuals. That's Joe Gould and Alan Meyer. Joe and Alan, I know you both made many contributions and we're so grateful. Congratulations to you both. Next, moving to the Toronto section, there's the TBC Todd Bards Award, and that went to Margaret Corner. Margaret has done so much and is very deserving. Congratulations, Margaret. The Nina Carlisle Award went to John Cunningham this year. And then the Trail Maintenance Volunteer of the Year Award went to Ian Grindle. And I know Ian works on the trail. He also volunteers at the BTC office. So congratulations, Ian. Next, moving into Caledon Hills, the Ribbon of Wilderness Award went to Peter Leaney. Peter's been a long-standing volunteer and absolutely deserving. Congratulations, Peter. The Isabel East Award went to Colleen Darrell. Congratulations, Colleen, on your award. That's fantastic. And then the Lawrence Christie Biodiversity Award went to Bill Murray. So congratulations, Bill. And then lastly, the Barry Westhouse Award went to Gord Whitty. So congratulations to you, Gord. That's lovely, and we're excited for you. Moving next up to Dufferin Highlands, the volunteer extraordinaire was Les Babbage. So Les, thanks for all you do. Congratulations. I'm glad to see that the club honored you, and that's lovely. And then moving next to Blue Mountains, Blue Mountains didn't have an award for an individual this year, so they wanted to extend their thanks to all of their volunteers. And so congratulations and thank you to all of the Blue Mountain volunteers on behalf of your club. Next, we're moving into Beaver Valley. The Keith Solomon Award has been awarded to the Hogs Falls team. That was a huge group of individuals who worked so hard. And if you haven't had a chance to get out there and hike Hogs Falls, it's unbelievable the transformation of what's happened there. So please get out and enjoy. And then the Volunteer of the Year Award went to Glenda Collins. So Glenda, congratulations. I was lucky enough to be at the event when you were awarded that, and very deserving. Congratulations. Then moving a little bit further north up into Sydenham, we've got the Volunteer of the Year went to Fran Turner and Mike Murray. Congratulations, Fran and Mike, very deserving. And then the Honor Roll Award went to Bob Knapp. Bob, congratulations and thanks for all you do to support our mission. And then lastly, we're in the peninsula. We're getting near the Northern Cairn. The John Appleton Porcupine Award was given to Tim Wilson. So congratulations, Tim, and thanks for all you do. The Roxy Award for Good Pet Etiquette went to Serge. So congratulations, Serge. I hope that you're enjoying that award. And then the Grandmother Cedar Nokomis Gishik Conservation Award went to Bob Cunningham. Congratulations, Bob. That's quite an honor and such a beautiful award. And then the President's Fox Wagoosh Award, and Wagoosh is the word for fox, went to the Bruce Peninsula District School Junior Trail Steward Program. And it's so great to see young people getting involved with our work and really grateful that the club chose to recognize them. So those are all of the club volunteers. I want to extend my thanks to all of the volunteers on behalf of the members, on behalf of everyone out enjoying the Bruce Trail and benefiting from the lands around them. Thank you for everything that you do. We're so, so grateful. The BTC is a volunteer-led organization. It will always be that way, and we're so grateful for everything that you do. Thank you so much. Have a great rest of day.